Hello, my beautiful souls. As usual, it's Light Empress, and we're gonna see what is happening in your person's mind today. What is the situation today? What is the vibe today for your relationships, for your person, and of course for the third party? If my collective has a third party, we're gonna see what is happening in this situation. So sit back, relax, think about your person. Death, major changes. We're facing major changes here. What kind of changes these are in this relationship, Spirit? What kind of changes these are? Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups in the reverse, if you were new to my channel or just in case, I'm gonna explain to you. Queen of Cups is a third party. It's usually a woman, or it can also be a man. It doesn't matter the gender, but usually it is a feminine energy. So it can be a man with a feminine energy. Usually it is a third party because Queen of Cups, it's someone who interferes, and Queen of Cups is the energy of the three. And I mean, it's like a mistress vibe. I don't know how to say mistress like in masculine way, but it can be both, right? And it is a mistress vibe here, and something about the third party, something about their emotions, something about the way they present themselves, or something about the relationship with the third party that's gonna change. Just a quick glance in like what is gonna change. We'll soon see how does your person relate to the third party right now. What are their thoughts about the third party right now? But please, can it, Queen of Swords. I see your interference here. So you are gonna influence this situation. Okay, we have a Four of Swords too, and the Fool in the reverse. So I feel like your person and like the whole three people here in this situation, and also we see the Empress. So I feel like huge influence. I also see two women here. If you're a man, you can apply that to you, but I see like two very powerful figures here. And also the Empress can signify that this can be another figure, like a fourth party kind of way in this situation that can help you figure the situation out. I don't see you being like super active here. It's more like I'm sensing that we'll see what's your person's attitude here, but I mostly see that the situation between you and your person and the third party is gonna like it's stagnating right now, and it's stagnating for a reason here, because you're in a Queen of Swords. You're like in an energy of like, do what you want, I don't care, duh, but I hate you. Like you're really like you're just in the shadows, just looking at all these situation of the third party in your person, and you're like, whatever. And also, please, guys, take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. This reading should not be for everybody, of course, because if I'm specifying that this specifically is about the third party, then it's someone who knows that they have a third party in their situation. And I feel like you're gonna just observe these changes, because you were in a Four of Swords energy, and then the Fool in the reverse energy is like, and it's also like the energy of whoa, until we resolve this issue, until we resolve this conflict, we're not going anywhere. We're not going into any direction. We need to solve this here and now. And you're like in a position of a person who just watches here. You're in the energy of the Empress, and also you have this energy of the Empress from someone here. This may be your mother. This may be just maybe like a mothering figure. I'm also sensing like a woman with the blonde hair, and this can be your colleague, like work colleague, or some friend that you told your story about. So this person, they may unknowingly send you this like supporting energy, because a Queen of Swords also, she's not here like she's a queen for a reason. She has this power to stay in the shadows and just don't give a fuck for some period of time. because you see that you sense the third party being like out of control, and you're like, okay, I just want to see how this situation will wrap up here. What does your person think about this situation? This reading may be not very typical because we see the story unraveling here, so I really wanted to dig into that story right now. Nine of Swords. So they really devastated about this situation, about some changes. Why they are devastated? I'm sensing a lot of Aries energy, and the Empress at the bottom of the deck again. So I'm sensing that they're kind of view and this, I'm sensing heavily Empress energy. This may be you for some of the collective. This may be you who influenced that. For some of the collective, this may be like a fourth party intervention, like a very powerful woman or just a very powerful person who is intervening the events that I'm explaining here. So I'm also sensing a lot of Aries and Sagittarius energy here. Maybe also Leo applicable here, but not really necessarily. I'm also sensing the number 7 here. And your person is really like this situation that is happening right now with you in the third party is really deeply tied to the ego. And I'm also sensing that they could have lost the job, or they could have lost something like material that is very important to them here. And their emotional state, the emotional state of your person is really impacts them in a lot of ways, and it makes them like the situation that is happening right now between the third party and you, and like these heavy changes. We're gonna see what these heavy changes are about in just a minute, but these whole situation, the emotional state that are in, it's like they're dying inside. They're literally dying inside. You see like the color of this card, Nine of Swords, and like these beasts, like almost putting this sword in their back. So they really like in a state of depression because they always like the thing that they thought that they are being proud of, your relationship, their emotions, the thing that they thought that they are proud of, and the things that they thought that will stay eternally with them, they just walking away from them. It's like their luck is walking away from them, because I'm sensing that the third party with their energy, they're just like, sucking this energy from them. The third, what like with these emotions, because I'm sensing like heavy emotions between the third party and your person. What does your person feeling towards the third party right now? I think it's the most important question right now. Judgment in reverse. I see that just a second. I see that they are really kind of incapable of these changes. They are incapable to finishing something. They are incapable to stand up for themselves, for their situation, and that's what makes them really unhappy, really depressed. But the changes are on the way. And also these changes, I feel like these changes are also partially dictated by this Empress, by this woman or a feminine figure. Take it as it resonates. This feminine figure can also be you if you are like a powerful figure. Also, if you are a mother, if you have kids, this feminine figure can be you. So these changes are really inevitable. Oh, I just remembered yesterday I made a reading, and the first card that was there was a magician. And I remember what I said. Someone is manifesting something. Something is not unraveling right now, but it is already in the universe. I am sensing that this is the continuation of this reading, or I'm sensing that like we have almost the same collective here, because I'm sensing the same energy. Like a person is stuck. They are not ready. They are not ready to deal with the third party right now. They are not ready to deal with, but the universe is just like pushing this situation, and you're just in a position of of a watcher. You know, you're in a position of just looking at all of this and kind of indulging this in a weird way. I mean, I'm not sure if you're indulging though, but you're like, oh no 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 no, I'm not touching this. Like you guys deal with all that bullshit by yourself. I don't care. Just come back to me. And in a sense, this is the Empress energy. You know, this is the energy of like unbothered state. But it doesn't mean that nothing happens at the back of your mind. It means that like you have decided something for yourself and you are not dealing with the bullshit and you are not dealing with compromises. Okay, what else does your person feel towards the third party right now, Spirit? What else does your person, what else does my collective's person feel towards the third party? We're gonna see what these changes are about. I'm really, really curious what these changes are about. What does, okay, Page of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, Four of Cups. Your person is really stubborn in their desire of not touching this situation, of not touching the third party here, like not touching the energy. Okay, Ten of Pentacles and then the Justice. It's like they wanted to be together, or like it's the third party can also not be a lover here, by the way. When I'm saying the third party, it just can be people or situations that interfere your relationships. So just take it as it resonates. So I'm sensing like they are not ready. They don't even want to listen to the third party. They don't even want to listen to know their influence. Because I'm sensing like it's not the time. With the Justice here, I'm sensing that like bring me something that I really want. It's like they're asking the universe, bring me something that I really want. And the Ten of Pentacles here is a very interesting card, like especially in this deck. I don't see it as positive here in this connotation, like between the Four of Cups and the Justice. I'm seeing it more like a burden. And again, in the previous reading, we had Ten of Wands, and I told you that that's a burden, like dealing with any emotions, dealing with any relationships, with any situations, is a burden for them. And I see it the same way. Page of Cups, like they are not stepping up. It's like if they don't have even the smallest bit of the emotions towards the third party, you know, like, and they're not ready to deal with that emotional flow, and they just want to kind of conserve the situation. The Hermit, exactly, leave me the fuck alone. Why I'm swearing right now, because this is the energy that I'm picking up. The energy is like, I don't freaking care. I'm just trying to pick up the words here. So like heavy with the Hermit energy. What is the third party feeling about this? They are deciding something. Heavily on deciding something. The third party is deciding whether they need to leave. Like two decision cards. Like Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Are you freaking kidding me? They are turning their back on, it's almost like they're in so much like decision mode that they're almost like turning back to their reality here, and they're turning back to their emotions. They are looking at these spilled cups. So we see like the Two Cups. So this is like the relationship that they're mourning about, and they're mourning like these three-party situation, you know, like these three cups, because they feel like it's coming to an end here. Maybe fairly, we're not really sure, but some heavy decision that they're making right now, and this decision is about leaving. And also, what is Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck in the reverse is giving me, I am trying to forget what has been between us. And the only thing that I can say here, I don't know who this third party is, but I'm sensing a lot of grieving energy. I'm sensing a lot of like tears and crying energy. You may rejoice that, I'm not sure, but I'm really like, really feel a pity to this person right now, because they are in a very disorganized emotionally state, also like with this Queen of Cups. It's like they started to realize that they have to let your person go, that they have to let this situation go. And they're kind of preparing here with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They're just, like, I'm sensing kind of clawing the memories from their heart. Like when you have to let someone go, you need to let them go in your mind and in your heart. And then you have to forget the memories. But it's very hard to forget about the memories. And it's like, it's the hardest part, and this is what they are living through right now. They have to forget the memories. But it's so hard for them right now. Okay, let's see, how does your person see you right now? How does they see? I want a more rational approach here right now. How do they see you right now? Because we know that you're in a Queen of Swords energy. You're in the energy of thinking, not feeling that much. But how does your person see you right now, Spirit? How does... Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They feel like you were in a loss. They feel like you may be grieving them. In Ace of Swords, I feel like in this connotation, I feel like they're almost afraid of you. They feel like that you can be revengeful here. In a weird way, in the Knight of Cups in the reverse, like you can be stabbing them at the back, but at the same time you're like opening up with the energy, like with your loving energy with Knight of Cups. Like they feel like if they will call you, you would answer hello, and you will be like really loving, but at the same time you would just like any moment you can stab them. Weird. But yeah, also like with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm sensing like they think that if they are at loss, that you can be at loss too. I'm sensing like you are so tied together that they're kind of feeling that it's like, what's the word? It's like putting your own emotions onto the other person, but it just gives me the sense that they feel so emotionally connected to you that they feel like what is happening with them is also happening with you, the Tower. They really are, I'm sensing that they really are afraid of revenge. They are afraid of negative emotions. So if you feel like coming back to them and communicating with them, it's just an advice from the cards and from the Spirit. Just like, don't, like, be really sweet, like in this situation. Just be really sweet, be really nice, understanding. What else? Just give me one last hint. How does this person see you right now? Three of Wands, moving forward, Chariot, and a Wheel of Fortune. It's giving like, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. And I feel like they really appreciate that. This is like, I'm also sensing Aries energy here. So you may be Aries here, or you may have significant fire placements here, because it gives me like, I don't know where to go, but I just go. And I'm sensing a lot of energy from you here right now, because even if you don't know where you go, you know that you will figure it out eventually, that you will be happy at the end, even though the future here is really in the shadows. The same as your mood here is really in the shadows, but we're gonna see what these changes are about. And I'm sensing like they also know that they are gonna move towards something unknown together with you, because you are tied emotionally. So we're gonna see what these changes are about, what these what this death card is about. Again, Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're really closed right now. They're really like in a state, leave me the fuck alone. I don't know why I'm swearing so much in this reading. Okay, Spirit, what these changes, remember in the previous reading we had the Magician. In this reading we have the changes. What these changes are about for this relationship. So someone here, I'm sensing that it's mostly you. Someone here is done with waiting. Someone here is done with bullshit. Someone here is done with like waiting for this situation. And I feel like this is you. I feel like, okay, you cannot decide. Okay, I'll be just me. I'll just protect my peace, and I'll protect my I just wanted to say my money, but it's mostly like, yeah, in High Priestess, also a lot of feminine energy here. I will protect my wealth. I will protect just like my well-being. Like, if you don't want to participate in my well-being, I'm moving forward. This is the situation that I am sensing here right now. I'll just put it here. And the Two of Wands also here. Like, I am moving forward. If like you can just stare at my back at this point. This is the changes that I'm seeing, like major changes in you. So these all changes are about you, because I'm seeing that this situation is not gonna unwrap in the nearest future. This situation with your person is not gonna progress in the very near future. And I'm also seeing that you're choosing yourself here. What's your person's reaction to that? It's just like you're kind of waving like bye-bye, you know? It doesn't mean that you fully forget about them. No, no, no. With the High Priestess, you're still connected to them. Okay, so how does your person feel about that? Ending the cycle. Okay, 10 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups, and Hanged Man. Very interesting. Listen. Okay, I understand what it is about. Ending the cycle. We saw 10 of Pentacles there, and we see 10 of Cups in reverse here. So they are finally ending the cycle with a third party. Why I'm sensing the third party? Because in the end, they're stepping up towards you. The Hangman in reverse, they're like waking up, basically. And the message, Knight of Cups, the message to you. Because they have ended the cycle, like they've been in the cave, they've been in their alone time, and this major change that is unraveling, I'm sensing 3 and 6. You don't have to wait. You definitely don't have to wait, but it's about waiting here, unfortunately. And it's not going to happen soon, but they're ending this situation. If it was a family, this can be a family, because we saw 10 of Pentacles there, and we see 10 of Cups here. So they're finishing that situation, but it's not going to happen really soon. But the change has started. The change is being developed here. Knight of Cups, a message towards you, and like huge stepping up. I'm just curious what this message will be about. 3 of Pentacles again is telling me that that this is a third party situation. Definitely the third party situation is ending. King of Wands, it's like, you remember we had 6 of Wands there, and it's like, I'm not a winner anymore. So please take me back, because I'm I'm a loser right now. Okay, 6 of Swords again. Crawling back to you. Da 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 da. You know, like a heavy energy of crawling back to you. And the Star in the reverse. I'm sensing the fear that they will not have you. Once they turn back to you, once they crawl back to you, they won't have you anymore. This now may resonate with everyone, but I feel like they also feel so. And like this is what universe kind of prepares, that when they finally will decide, when they finally will manage that, when they will finally be ready for these changes, there will be no one to crawl back to. Maybe not. Like this depends solely on you. This depends on your decision if you're gonna wait or not. But if the wait is worthy of waiting, we're not sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope what I said or anything that I said resonated here. Thank you guys again. If you need a personal reading or a ritual, first link in the video description or in the first comment. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.